Welcome to Essential Cycling. Bike check. Wabi Classic fixed gear road bike. So this is a 2018 Wabi Classic. It's a single speed road bike. I've got it set up as a fixed gear, which basically means that when the wheel is turning, the cranks are turning. Most people watching probably already knew that. So let's just go through the basics first. Steel frame, steel fork, all steel basically. It is Reynolds 520 steel, which is just a fancy way of saying it's a higher quality steel bike. Pretty lightweight. I think this bike weighs like 19 or 20 pounds right now. So yeah, steel frame, steel fork, steel steerer. So let's start at the top. We've got the stock Wabi compact drop handlebars. I like the shape of these. They're not really deep like the ones that came with it. Stock stem. I got a little red stem cap. I like that. It adds a little bit of color to it. I tried a couple of different options, tried a couple of different handlebar setups. I really like these, the hooded brake levers, the compact drops. It gives you the most comfortable hand positions. You've got 1, 2, 3. You can also move your hands around the most, and I find that that's really good on rides that are longer than half an hour to an hour. Got my little Wahoo mount right there. Cat Eye BM45 mirror. That thing's really helpful. You can kind of move it around as you're riding, as long as you don't crash. You know, you want to pay attention to where you're going. All right, as of right now, we got stock wheels. These wheels are pretty good. And for tires, I am running Continental Grand Prix 4-season tires in 28mm width. I really like these tires. I ran Gator Skins, but these seem to be the best of both worlds. They're a little bit cushier, a tiny bit faster. Back wheel, same story. You know, stock wheels that came with the bike. Crank, Wabi standard crank set. Got some interesting wear patterns right there. I think it's an Andel track crank set. I'm not really 100% sure. I just know that it works and it's stiff and it's good enough for me. 46 tooth chainring. In the back, I'm running it on an 18 tooth cog, so gear ratio is 46:18. There's a 16 tooth cog right here. When I was ordering this bike, I wasn't too sure which one I wanted to run at, but I basically always run it at 18 tooth. I find it's just easier for the type of speeds and riding I'm doing. The 16 tooth would be good if I was just going on nothing but flats, but you hit a slight hill on that 16 tooth. You know, it's tough. Also, while we're down here, fixation gates pedals, fixation gates straps. I like these foot straps. They hold their shape really nice. I tried hold fast, and the hold fast straps just kind of collapse, and it's kind of a pain to get my foot in and out. I probably don't need foot straps because I'm running front and rear brakes, but I do find that I can spin my legs a little bit faster with the foot straps on. I do run no foot retention sometimes, just I'm chilling, riding a little bit slower. Got a Topeak pocket rocket pump, little mount that just kind of lives there. I have 2 of them just so I don't forget. I added some nice light blue water bottle holders. I think it contrasts the midnight blue frame pretty nicely. What else? Cable holders. I lost one of them, so 2 of them work. I'll order some more. Stock seat post. We've got Brooks B17 saddle. I like this saddle. It's nice and comfortable. It is leather, so I have to condition it once in a while, but it's not a big deal. And I do leave a little rain cover right there, so just in case it starts raining, because it is leather, I don't want to destroy my $100 investment on that. And another upgrade I recently did was I put Ultegra brakes on there. The brakes on this frame left a lot to be desired, the brakes on this bike rather. I found that when I was holding the brakes, my hand was spending more, I was using more strength just to compress the brakes than I was actually rubbing the brakes. And as soon as I put these on, it's less than half the effort to squeeze them. They are dual pivot, which, if you could tell, they pivot at here and here. Also, I got the lizard skin DSP bar tape, really comfortable. It's kind of worn though, my hands hurt, so I gotta do something about that. I have some other bar tape I'll probably throw on pretty soon. And that about wraps it up. So it's a great bike. Anyone that's contemplating or deciding whether they want to buy one or not, go for it. I mean, for under $1,000 you're getting an awesome bike. I run it fixed gear. I don't like single speed, only because I find that I coast too much when I'm on single speed. And let's just say you're cruising at 15 miles an hour and you're pedaling and it's nice. Well, what if you want to rest for a few seconds and your speed drops down to 12 miles an hour? Now, if you want to get going again, the gear feels too hard. Whereas on a geared bike, you can just downshift 1 or 2 steps. So, but what a fixed gear does is it forces you to keep pedaling. See, for me, I end up going faster, and I can still kind of back off a little bit, but it's almost as if the back wheel carries the momentum to pull me forward. A little bit tough on downhills. Sometimes it spins out a little bit too fast, but give and takes. For me, I like a fixed gear. If it's a single speed, it's going to be a fixed gear. If I want to coast, I'm just going to hop on my other geared bike that's in the garage. And if I really want it to be simple, I would just run a 1x, you know, just 1 chainring in the front and a couple in the back. So thanks for stopping by and checking out my 2018 Wabi Classic fixed gear road bike. Let me know if you like this video, let me know if you don't, and consider subscribing. See you in the next one. Stay cool out there. It's been a hot one up here in the Northeast. Have a good one. Bye.